I am so happy to be back, Erin.
This is a big episode. This is one of the big ones.
Right. And if things work out the way that I'm thinking, I might release these back to back, like the first one day, and then this one the day after, maybe.
Oh.
Because like we kind of got a late start this month, so it may just happen to turn out that way.
Cool.
Okay, so let's do this here. We're going to continue on. Okay.
This is episode 60, by the way, which is that's what I was referring to when I was saying it's a big one.
Yes.
60 episodes.
Welcome to episode 60. Okay, so back in, I want to say July, I went swimming with my phone.
I remember hearing about this. Oh, no.
Yeah, I think Brandon had to be to work one night, and I was just like, I think I'm going to go home. And I was just like, I'm going to go swim. Because I think I went swimming once this summer, and that was at my uncle's Memorial Day party, I believe. And I was just like, I was getting changed in my bedroom, and I put my swimming trunks had pockets in them. So I put my phone in my pocket, and I put everything else out. I was kind of debating at first. I was like, do I want to take my phone or not? So I was just like, put it in my pocket. So it was like out of sight, out of mind. I got down to the pool, phone still in pocket. I took a dip, and I felt like something heavy, like kind of like tapped my leg, and I was like, oh shit. I dipped in, got out real quick, and I was just like, oh god, no. Like it was still functioning after I got out of the water, so I was just like, maybe if I just like leave it out in the sun, it'll dry out. I was looking up
ways to dry it out.
I was looking up water and phone stuff or whatever after, and it was like, you want to turn your phone off so that way like the gadgets and stuff don't get ruined or whatever. Like they're already ruined, but I mean like to prevent further damage.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that at the time, so I kept my phone on still out in the sun as I still swam. It wasn't that big of a deal to me, I guess. But throughout the night, after I got done swimming, I noticed like it was the iPhone 7 Plus that I had. So like it had the home button, and like it was like touch sensitive. It didn't do the clicky. It was like depending on how hard you press the home button would kind of determine your action on the phone. So like over the night, I noticed that like it wasn't reacting because it was like it would vibrate like the harder you pressed it or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh god. So yeah, my phone died, and I was talking about getting a new phone anyway here soon because the battery lives on these iPhones, like whenever newer phones come out, the battery life on the older ones suck. And yeah, I was just like, I was talking to my mom because I still have my second generation iPod Touch.
Oh my god.
With no camera. I was talking to her.
That's what I had.
I have.
Yeah. I still have it.
Some friends gave me the Wi-Fi password to my job at SourceLink. So luckily, I was able to get that, and I was using Messenger, but it was like it wasn't the app. I was getting on Safari, and this thing was slow as hell. Like this thing is so tiny
like
too, like compared to these
old.
big old screens.
Yeah.
Exactly. And guess what year I got that in?
2010.
I think this joke is good.
That's when I got mine too, though. So yeah.
But yeah, I was mentioning with my mom, and I was like, and no, Mom, I did not purposely get in the pool with my phone just so I can get a new one. Because I know how her mind works.
What kind of phone did you get?
iPhone XR. And it has like the battery life on it is existential from what I hear. So like that'll come hopefully helpful or handy in the future. And
should have got an Android.
That's enough out of you.
I love saying that to iPhone users and them just be like, no. No.
But yeah,
I'd rather die.
The camera, I guess, like the 10R's camera is like supposed to be like one of its bigger features. I haven't really messed with it. I love like the depth feature on it, but that's really about it. But yeah, so I got a new phone. I got the red color too, like the product red.
Oh yeah.
So I'm fighting against AIDS.
Oh.
I'm trying to get this case off.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what the product red is for.
I remember they've had that forever. I remember like when I got a iPod Nano, the red was an option.
So yeah, that's me.
Well, I'm sorry you had to kill an iPhone to get a new one.
And future reference, I took the 7 Plus to the iPhone exchange or the phone exchange thing at Walmart at the entrance. Got $40 out of it.
Nice.
But
I mean, I know those are like hundreds of dollars though, so like $40 isn't like that much.
One of the process or one of the things it asks you is, like, is the phone working? Is it not charged, or is it not working, or whatever? And it was not working, so I'm pretty sure that played an effect into it. But yeah, so I got a new phone finally. Like, I wanted one, but I was just like, with my finances coming up, and like, the stupid thing is, I normally like to pay things in full right then and there.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that with this phone, so I'm having to make monthly payments added onto my bill now.
Yeah, that's what I do.
That's what I didn't. That's what I wanted to avoid.
Yeah.
But I was able to put some money down on it, so it made my monthly payments smaller a little bit.
I've noticed that, like, I don't know, like, I think I pay maybe $15 a month for, like, my phone.
Really?
Yeah.
So
I mean, just that's not my total bill. That's, like, just the, you know.
What the phone costs.
Yes.
Okay.
And I think I have until December, and then it's paid off, and then I can get a new one. But, like, I don't know. I'm one that, like, I will use a phone until it is dead.
Right.
And even after, like.
What was your phone before that one?
It was a Motorola. An Edge? No. I think it was a. Maybe a Razor? Because they have new Razors now that are, you know, obviously smartphones and not the little flippies.
Yeah.
I think it was a Razor. Yeah. I've only had, like...
I was going to say...
I think I've only had, like, 5 phones my entire life.
Wasn't it a bit... How long ago did you get that phone now?
I've had this phone for almost 2 years.
I feel like there was a big deal about it when you got a new phone. or something.
Well, just the reason why I had to get a new phone was really stupid. I lost it at a Christmas party, at a work party. And
she got a little saucy.
I did, but at the same time, it's just like I don't know, no reason to have lost it, but that's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Actually, now that I think about it, I think this is my 4th phone ever. My 4th phone ever.
Dang.
I don't know how people go through like dozens of phones. You know, how many phones have you had?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7.
Okay.
Yeah, because the first one I got was back in 2006.
Oh.
2006 or 2007, because that's when me and my stepsister got our license, and my mom and stepdad wanted to have us have a way to contact someone if something were to happen while we were driving. And that was like one of those generic silver flip phones. Then after that, we got the NV3. Best phone still alive.
I love those.
I still have it.
Yeah.
Like somewhere laying around in my house in a drawer somewhere. Then after that, it was like a little mini, maybe not that big. It was a little mini. It was like a touch-sensitive touch screen, but you could also flip it sideways and flip it up.
Oh, yeah.
And there would be a keyboard under that. And that one was kind of like a downgrade compared to the NV3. I was asking my mom, I was like, can I just switch back to the NV3? Because this phone isn't doing it for me. But stuck that one out. Then I was living down in Cincinnati with that little touchscreen phone. And I really wanted an iPhone. I secretly got an iPhone behind my mom.
Oh, I remember that.
It was an iPhone 4. And I didn't tell my mom about it. I didn't tell anyone about it. Because I was just like, if I'm paying for 2 phone bills, my mom's going to freak out, worry about it and all that. And then she's probably going to kick me off her plan or whatever. But that was through Sprint. And that one, like, I was able to afford it because I was, like, serving and I was putting money aside to pay that bill and all that. And then that's when I got in a car accident, lost that phone. And then after that touchscreen phone plan was up, that's when I got the iPhone 5. And then I moved to the iPhone 6. Bought the iPhone 7 Plus from Cam because I wasn't able to afford a newer phone. And then, yeah, the iPhone XR. Dang.
Yeah.
I was excited for getting the iPhone 5. I was like, they're upgrading it. They're adding 5 rows now. And that's when all the memes were like, iPhone 99 and it had 99 rows. So, yeah. Evolution of phones for us.
I just think it's so funny when someone has like a new phone like every month. Like how do you do that?
That's ratchet
like,
to me.
Well, there was like growing up, there was this girl who would literally break her phone, or she just like she didn't treat him right. She was just like reckless with it, and she literally had a new phone like every couple weeks. And she was always like trying to be like, who has a Verizon phone that I can put a SIM card in or whatever, and I'd just be like, stop.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like the evolution of the iPhone though, because like looking back, like me playing on the second generation iPod Touch.
Yeah, I know.
The upgrade on that is huge.
Yeah. I loved my little iPod. I had that for years, and I think it just stopped working last year, right before we were going to go on vacation, and I was just like, what the hell am I going to do? Listen to the radio? So it was a really sad time in my life. Then I bought a new iPod, and it stopped working in like 3 months.
Did you take it back and exchange it or get it fixed or anything?
No, because I bought it like refurbished, and so it was just like an as-is type situation. I was like, this is bullshit. So I learned my lesson. I'm not buying any more Apple products ever.
Oh.
Yeah. But like I had such a good experience with my first iPod, and then for the newer one to just like totally like crap out. It's like, I don't know, because it's my fault or is it your fault?
Well,
whose fault is it?
I would say the refurbished part.
It's because I'm cheap, Tommy.
No.
I'm a cheap bitch, which is why I always go with an Android.
Oh God. You want to buy my second generation iPod? It's a rock.
No. It's just gonna remind me of mine.
$10. No. Okay, so during this time off, I've been reconnecting with old friends. So like Brandon will be at work sometimes, and I'll just be like, well, I'm gonna go hang out with so and so. So and so being Kelsey.
Oh yeah.
Lana came back into town. And I was hitting up someone else. I don't know. I've just been like trying to reconnect with the old Frisch's crew.
Yeah.
Trying to, because I was like, what happened? I was like, I don't want this to be taken the wrong way, but like, when me and Dewan started dating, it kind of just became about me and him. And
I remember like we would like go to like the Mask with you guys, and that whole crew did that. But
yeah. Now I know like whenever you leave a job, people kind of go their separate ways anyway. But I'm just like, that doesn't have to happen. Like we're still living close together. I'm pretty sure there's at least like one day, hopefully out of the month, that you can like work something out.
Yeah.
And like with different friends, like that one day will like spread out throughout the month. should at least. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, like we're making something work here.